Home free. Home free. Home free, nigga. Let go. Let go. That bit my tape, boy. You big, boy.
Nigga, they doing push-ups.
Boy, I see you, boy.
No, this Ray.
That little Ray.
Man, this ain't
That
Ray.
little Ray.
Hey, Ray. What the fuck, man?
That little Ray.
Hey.
That little Ray.
I love you, boy.
God,
Hey, Ray got big as fuck, man.
Hey, Ray cold on the field,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey,
Cold.
the demon home, too, pussy. Demon home.
Hey, Kaso, you still rapping? Got you.
Nigga try to fuck me in. Nigga try to fuck me out. Nigga try to fuck me in. Nigga try to fuck me out. Fuck me in the pen. Tried to turn me out. I ain't.
Me in, trying to fuck me out.
What did you just say?
I don't know. Whatever he said.
Wait, what did you just say?
whatever,
What did you just say? What did you just say?
whatever Drewski said, isn't it?
Nothing.
What did he say?
That's if you're watching. If that is watching, that's end of year. That's going to the end of year comp.
Guess what?
Got him.
I don't give a
You
shit.
got him.
I don't give a shit.
Let's go.
Flamboyant.
Let's go. Fuck.
Is that what Drewski said though? No.
We
Yeah,
thought
it is.
Yeah, I was just copying.
No, this was mad. Why is the season? Oh,
They call me Daz, bro.
Hey, duh. Hey,
Anyways.
duh.
kill me, man.
Drewski is the funniest though. Hey, yo, Drewski, yo, duh. Could have been records. Standing on business, man. Standing on business. Man, what you telling me, man?
I can't stand that phrase, man.
Standing on business.
That's been rent.
Just
Standing on business, man.
talk normal, man. Or
Stand
use
on
old
business.
words like neek or something like that.
Stand on business. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah. You lot, we're back for another episode of Big Six Bants. There's already 50 people in the house. We're not even a minute over the intro rate. So, guys, you don't know what to do. Smash that like button. As soon as you enter the house, just hit the like button. It's literally down there. You know the joke I'm gonna crack. The like button looks like Kaso, and when you click it, it's gonna look like me. So, or Romz. So yeah, make sure. Right, Romz, the beard getting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I need no. In a bad way, bro. I look homeless. I need to.
I'm saying
Come on.
Rose.
Obviously,
my nickname.
you wouldn't know this, innit, but
Look at the Rick Ross beard going. You said?
obviously you wouldn't know this, innit, because you're hairless, innit? Yeah, but you're like
No, I
shaved.
shaved. No, I shaved. I choose to have this.
Yeah. Anyways, when you comb it outwards, obviously it makes it look bigger than it is.
Yeah.
When you brush it down, it'll go back to normal.
You man can have your beard. I got actor smile, so you look. I'll take my beard in it. You know what I'm saying? You look. I'll take the lack of beard.
Yeah, you got like dimples and stuff. You can smile, man.
Yeah, there you go. Like if I had a beard, what you reckon? Things? Yeah, no one can see my dimples.
I mean, you could do the chin strap like Eden Hazard type beat.
How about this one?
What should I do? The ludicrous thing. You know,
not like that. Not like that.
That's too, man.
Ludicrous is There's the reason why it's ludicrous.
You know what is, Monts? It's in the winter, it's amazing. It's like having a little mini snood. But in the summer, no homo. I want to face like yours in the summer. I don't want this, bro. It's annoying. That was a bit mad. Pause. That was mad. But
hey, listen, too many pauses and we're
be real. This stream started off mad. Let's get to football now.
Yeah, man. Listen, people, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Never a File. We are about 170 subscribers off of 8K subs. So let's work to get to that 8K mark within the next week or so. Of course, you guys know tomorrow at 8 p.m. we go to war. Troops, Coppish, the man them, hopefully one more. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a mad thing. So, of course, people, just make sure you're there, man. Obviously, right now, make sure you're locked in, you're tuned in. Make sure you get interactive in the chat. Obviously, we'll do a few shout outs in a second before we obviously get into the first topic. But yeah, man, it's good to be back. Obviously, joined by the Holy Trinity that Kaz loves to not claim. Obviously, Liverpool 4, Chelsea 1. They got barebacked. You know what I'm saying? Oiled up. We set fire in them.
I like Traps' one. Belts to ass.
Belt to ass. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he was saying that. I really watched the stream. He was saying that all stream. Belt, and it's the sounds he was making.
Yeah, literally. Belt to ass. Yeah, nah, man. He needs to get that on like a.
Wait, who did he get that from? I feel like I've heard that somewhere before.
Yeah, same. I felt like I've heard that somewhere.
Myself.
It must be a comedian in America or something like that.
No.
Did you not see? Yeah. Do you know those things like them inflatable balloons and their hands go like that? Did you not see when Chaps put on his story? This keeper's even better than a Nana because he had the same hair.
The cheese string balloon thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I was crying. Traps is funny still. Funny guy.
Nah, so he's that Traps is bro. Traps is he's generational still. Some of the stuff he's been coming out with, he's generational. He doesn't have to. Yeah, he can have nothing to do with the stream and still light up that stream. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do you know what? Anyone who's behind on the stream are looking at Kaso thinking he's mad zesty after literally that opening line of the stream was.
That's what I'm saying. That's going to the start. That is. For the end of year comp, that's
what do you mean? You want to be up in Monts' face in that live, man?
You done yourself in, guys.
I was just copying a video, innit? I was just going along with it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I didn't legit put out there for everyone to hear that you want Monts' face, like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro. So is what it is.
I come out wrong. I basically want to be beardless in the summer.
Realistically, how about this?
You beardless right now? Go to your sink and get your shave.
Don't do that.
That means you weren't listening, Kaz. Because I said in the winter it's like a mini snood. You should know, bro. It's beautiful having a beard in the winter. In the summer, no, fuck that.
Anyways,
I'm just saying, I'm calling it as it is. Kaz, you probably thought the video was still on mute. Realized the video ended because I did edit a little bit.
You know what, Kaz? Watch the video back and deep what he's saying. That's what I said.
I know what he was saying, but I was just going along with it. I heard it before in one point. I just thought it was kind of catchy, innit?
Yeah, man. Yeah, anyway, whatever you say. Anyway, let's get to the football talk.
What's wrong with that, man? What are you trying to do? You trying to do what are you doing? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with being a bit flamboyant, Romz?
You staying in our business. It's cool. You staying in our business.
You love that word. You've been saying that awfully a lot the last week or two. Flamboyant. Have you got?
Guess who I'm going from? Guess who I'm going from? Guess who I'm going from? From Monts. Yes.
But I've not. Maybe
that's. And then I heard someone say acoustic, so I took that as well. You know, flamboyant. And what's the other one? There's another one as well. I can't remember. You know, you have to disguise words these days because you never know who's listening. You know,
you weird as hell, bro. No.
Anyway,
But let's get to the ball, though, innit? Big up Daps is in the chat. Says Romz your clip for today. Big up Joshua Zoe goes, Marcus, I can call Romz Ice Cube. I can't lie. Oh my, wait, raw.
Don't do this, man.
Wait, hold on a minute.
No, you don't look nothing like Ice Cube.
You don't look nothing like Ice Cube.
No, when the beard is big, when your beard is longer, I'm a.
You know what I've got? Someone said this exhibit pimp my ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
When I had the cameras when I was younger, bro, there's a baby picture I look like him, but no, man.
Exhibit now. He looks
Rampage Jackson. Mr. Link's taking the piss.
Bro, you don't have a peanut head. You got a big head in it, and I actually got a big head with a beard, and he's got the same.
I got a bean. If you not clocked in person, you could just cover. When I used to get a fresh trim in school, it was on my head, didn't it?
Chipmunk,
look at the first comment. Like, what did he say? Like, yeah, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. Big up Mr. Link. Big up Big Country. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Goat 69097. Big up Toffs here as well. Rival fans have to have more respect on Mac 10. He made Enzo and Kaiso look good, and now you see how crap they are without him. Boy, big up Football Gospel as well. And big up Mr. Link and Marcus in the house as well, and many, many more. Listen.
7 minutes.
So, Liverpool destroy Chelsea 4-1. It was men against boys, and I kind of want to. I don't know how. Listen, I kind of wait for the Chelsea fans to kind of join up because I feel like the Chelsea fans are here, but they're not in the chat. Chelsea fans, we're not on you yet, but I feel like
Where's
I kind
Assad?
of want. Oh, I haven't seen Assad. Assad.
CFC Reaper.
He's
Who
always
else?
about.
No, they was there last night.
HM was there last night. Enzo is go where he's
Enzo,
there.
yeah, he was there.
Hey, bro, he's running out commentary throughout the game on the comments.
Word to expressions, that man got a fist up in it. They got a fist up at Anfield, bro. It was peak.
That man got fists up.
They got a fist up at Anfield still. Like, let's just keep it a buck in it. Are you not finally ready to hear the truth about Kaiso?
Wow.
Yeah, Romz, I'm talking to you.
Poor display.
Are you ready to hear the truth about Kaiso?
I'm not gonna buy into this notion once that he's had a poor season. There, that's
what
wrong.
I said. So what
are you trying to say there? 'Cause I feel like you're reeling me in. So what are you trying to say?
I'm saying the standards have been lowered to make people think he's been doing fine when he's not. It's not been bad, but it's not been good enough. It's not been good enough. And I'll ask you this, Romz. What was the reason we bought Kaiso? He was going to win us. He was to win the league, right?
Yeah.
He's knocking on your bell right now.
Yeah. Timing, right?
He was the missing piece to take us to the league.
I don't know if
right. So we were buying Kaiso.
No, he was Kaiso. Come on, remember the narrative, and I actually believed in it. But once you signed Kaiso, take us to the league, bro. He literally DM take us to the league.
Right. Why did Chelsea sign him?
To get them top 4 European places.
Maybe.
Let's be honest. Start of the season, none of us were expecting Chelsea to win the league. So for me,
100%.
To break into Europe.
Yeah. To break into let's say Champions League. Let's say get back into the Champions League. Let's say. All right. I don't want to say break into Europa League because that's just dead, isn't it? Yeah. My point is that I don't want to hear about it's not his fault that he cost that much money. If you're 100 million, you're a bad man. Because obviously, we know the market's inflated, and we know that 80 million is a bit mad in it. 80 million is sometimes the kind of the new norm for certain players, you know, like the Mudriks and that. Like, you'll get 80 million wingers that aren't that good. So we'll move that aside for now. But when we're talking about over 100 million, let's be honest, you're a certified bad man. So I'm going to ask this goes to the chat. I'm asking this question for the chat as well as Romz specifically.
Not me. All right, safe.
No. Not, I'm gonna hold off on yours for a second. Yeah. If you're 100 million and your team pays 100 million for a player, are they expected to be top 3 in their position in the league after at least 6 months?
100%.
Should they be top 3 in the positions in their league the second they walk through the door?
For that sum, yes.
Right.
But man, you're changing that argument. What we didn't agree on is I think you said he's had a poor season. I said he's not for what they get for everything that comes in the package of £100 million player. What Caicedo's offering you is not enough. Well, then, Monts, there was a misunderstanding because I remember we did this show, the lunchtime stream, and you were insinuating that he's had a poor season from start to finish. I was like, no, Enzo has, but Caicedo's actually held his own slightly. That was my point.
Nah, bro. I said he's not been good enough. I said Enzo gets all the flack. Caicedo, everyone just kind of gives Caicedo a bly. Gives him a bly.
Do you think he gets the Nunes treatment? He can do no wrong.
A little bit. From a
I have nothing to do with their performance, by the way. I just mean as them as players. In general,
because Don and Ches, Don and Ches tried to tell me that Caicedo was good yesterday.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
It was a hot piss. What are you on about? They're all pissed. They're all piss poor.
Piss poor.
Only 2 players I can say that can leave that pitch from 3 players that can leave that pitch from Chelsea with their head somewhat held high. I think Gusto was all right when he came on. In Nkunku, you know you're going to get Nkunku. And I think Petrovic, as much as he conceded 4.
Chukwuemeka, mate.
Yeah, and Carney. So them 4, the only 4 that can leave with something. Everyone else, poor.
Dusty. Everyone else, dusty. So this is what I mean when I'm saying that. And I don't want to hear about, we only bought him for potential. That's a lie, because when Liverpool were trying to buy him, we were trying to buy him to win the league. So no one can say man ain't ready-made. You know what I'm saying? Declan Rice and Kaiso were spoken of in the same quality bracket. And all of a sudden, is anyone talking about Declan Rice's potential? Is anyone talking about Declan Rice, about his potential?
I said this before, yeah.
Maybe Don.
Oh, yeah. Like, no, I said it. Don is Don, innit? But Ches, I said it before. Delusional, brother. Like, honestly, some of his takes are absolutely criminal. His head was gone, fam. Like, honestly.
Who do you think's more delusional?
I'm actually convinced Ches is playing Inception in real life. Yeah, he's in a dream of another dream. Yeah, like
that's a big film. That is a big.
It's a big film, by the way. That's what Chelsea fans are in right now. They're in Inception. Most of them are. Some of them, seen the light. The one that won't potch out, I hear it. Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. Right, but when you're trying to save grace and make excuses, right? Not trying to hear that. Not after yesterday, man. The thing is, the only saving grace I'll give them is that if they got that penalty, both of them are stonewall penalties, by the way. And technically, Van Dijk might not even be on the pitch. But the thing is, if Van Dijk makes that first challenge and that is a penalty, I don't think Van Dijk is going to make that second challenge that he does, because it's all, it's tit for tat. The whole game changes, right? But the only thing I would say is, bro, look at Liverpool's chances as well, Do you get what I mean? Like, Liverpool, right? Nunes alone hit the bar and post or whatever 4 times in one game. I think it was 4 times. Missed the penalty. Yeah. I think Diaz lucky to not get another goal. Was unlucky. Saboza was unlucky to get another goal. Like, the thing is, that game could have ended.
Stop calling him that, please. Bit of respect. Call him Dominic.
Why am I going to call him Dominic? He had one decent game in months. Anyways, look.
He's been injured. Don't call him Saboza, please.
Yeah, he's not been injured for that long. It's not been that for long. Anyways, the whole point that I'm trying to make is like, bro, these men are just in the mud, and some of them just can't accept it. Caicedo, however, if we want to talk about Caicedo specifically, did not have a good game. I don't know what you see and say that's having a good game. 150 million. We need to stop making excuses for some of these players. But I don't think that's because Caicedo's a poor player. I actually generally believe it's put down to Pochettino. But if you're 150 million, you need to be moving a damn needle. Because every other week, Jack Grealish gets abuse. Yeah, and he just won a damn treble, man. He's not even playing and he still gets abuse. Declan Rice, nobody actually really talks about Declan Rice because he's performing. Like, he's doing what his job is, and everyone can see what the highlighted issue is. Do you get what I mean? Like, you look at towards Man United, bro, and like some players don't even cost 100 million and he gets slated, and rightfully so, in my opinion. Like Anthony, garbage, hot garbage. I think you man dodged a bullet. I can't lie. That 110 million that you lot bidded, you dodged a bullet in hindsight. I'll keep the video. Don't worry. I'll remember it. Treasure it.
Yeah, but cool. Context. You're saying
he ain't had a poor season, but bro.
Yeah, but you're saying we dodged a bullet, but listen, he was literally the jewel that needed to go in the crown. He was the missing piece. I feel like we'll be speaking of Caicedo. No. Now, like I said, when you look at it in hindsight, because Endo and McAllister have gone in that position and they've been competent. However, if we already had a Caicedo, remember the narrative, Kaz, it was, we need a DM, then we'll go and win the league. I think I said it. I believe Monts said it as well. In fact, we did say it in the stream. So I hear what you're saying, but if we had signed him, I still think he'll be doing better than he's doing in the show.
Let's put it like this. If you signed him, are you going to be any points further than you already are at this moment in time? I don't think so. I think you're going to be on the same points. McAllister, don't get me wrong. He did at the start of the season, he struggled, right? And now he's coming to his finest form. Endo, finding his feet. Mate, one costs 35 million, I believe, which can rise to 50, which is whatever. And the other one costs like peanuts. I can't lie, in hindsight, you dodged a bullet. He costs less than, both of them cost half the price, and you can still go get another DM if you need to, if McAllister is not to be seen as the future number 6 for your club. Do you get what I mean? Like, the way you're playing right now is quick. I'm not saying Caicedo won't fit in, but what's the difference between McAllister and Caicedo at this moment in time, anyway, from what we're seeing? Like, really and truly, like, is it really much different? Is he going to really improve you that much?
No, right now there's none still.
Because it goes to show, yeah, when you're coming from Brighton, you're coming from some systematic football. So when it actually comes to what Monts said, are you even top 3 best in the league? Are you worth 150 million then? There you go. Well, I don't have a problem with Kaiso. I have a problem with Enzo. I think he's. I just don't think he's suited to this. I don't think he can be played in this league. I don't know what manager comes in. I don't know what the guy's position is, and I think that the style, the kind of players that is around Endo, that you need a specific type of 10 or 8 to be in front of you.
You hit the nail on the head. I think you said it a month or two ago. This is athleticism, bro. For me, that is the biggest problem, because you can say Poch can't coach. You can say, the system's not really built for him, but I've just seen him just look lackadaisical, bro. Like, the game's just passing him by. Honestly, yes, he's got very good technical ability. We know that, but he needs to get fit. The fitness coaches need to work on him. And I think people associate fitness with injuries and that. No, I mean actually getting fitter, bro. Because I think it's to his detriment right now.
I feel like Enzo's not cooking at City. You know why? Because Pep likes players that can get back. And look at the defense at the moment.
Exactly.
It's all league goals. So where's Enzo going to be? The thing is, Enzo actually played more of a defensive role at Benfica, and he played more of a defensive role in the World Cup. Now he's playing as this deep line playmaker, and it's still not working. Like, so is he a number 8? Bro, this guy's just a waste of skin at this moment. He's a hedgehog, blood. Like, he moves slow like a hedgehog too. This is a perfect comparison. I can't see it happening unless all your other team is balling out, maybe, yeah, and you got a lot of athletic players around you. That's why Benfica was so good. Because look at the players that they had. They had athletes everywhere. That's why he was cooking the way he did. And the thing is, that's what you call a luxury player. And you got 250 million or more worth in your midfield, you best be dominating the game.
But you know what's crazy though? Man, acting like, why do man act like Enzo ain't got no legs around him? Donny has legs, bro. Like, Kaiso isn't Kaiso's no slouch, and Conor Gallagher runs for England. So, like,
I've got a tactical view on that though, if you want to hear it.
Oh, go on.
So I call this is where there's the turnovers. When you don't have a striker that can even hold up a ball, and when it constantly gets turned over because your attack's so weak, constant pressure comes back on you and your defense. If the front line could do their job for what it needs to do, then there'll be less pressure on you, right? And it opens more gaps as well if you are to succeed. The thing is, I don't think the front line does that. Look, Cole Palmer got shifted off the ball every single time, and all of a sudden, Enzo's doing dog work back. He can barely last 90 minutes in a damn game. You get what I mean on that part? Yeah. And then you got Chilwell doing dumb stuff the way he did as well. And then, do you know what I mean? To be fair, he does have legs around him. He does, like, that's why I think Chelsea fans are waiting on Nkunku to see what he can probably do in the hole, and then see Cole Palmer on the right, and then it's Sterling. Like, he does have it. He has ability. He has ability.
My next question though.
Go on.
That needs the next question I want to ask you, man. Before we do, by the way, it's 175 people in the house, so people, make sure you do smash that like button. I believe we're sitting on currently 56 likes. So people, stop what you're doing right now. Right this second, this is your chance to smash the like button ASAP, because I'm about to ask you guys in the chat, obviously, some more questions. I'm intrigued to see everyone's answers. So please make sure we are smashing the like button. We should at least be getting to 150 likes for this stream alone. So remember, it's free. It's just down there. Even if you got to kind of come off the screen and like it and come back, that would mean the world. Obviously, it's going to push the video out a little bit more. So make sure you're subscribing as well, and also subscribing to Never a Foul. So just to go back to the question I wanted to ask, that leads to my question, bro.
What's the difference?
Who is to blame more, Pochettino,
Poch,
or the players?
Poch,
straight Poch. And I'm not. I know it's both. It is both, innit? But who would you blame more? Like, who would you put more of it on? And that's for the chat as well. That's for the chat as well, by the way.
I don't know if you want to disagree with me, Romz, but I can't lie. It's Poch.
No, if Monts said it for me, I was going to say it's shared, but when you already said it's shared, if you had to pick one, it's more on Poch, bro.
Because you know what it is? It's the naivety when you hit. It's like Alex Ferguson says it perfectly. I said it yesterday. You don't go to Anfield and think you can play football. These grounds are hostile, yeah, especially when you know it's going to be quite tense. You don't go in there and think you can play a bit of football. Mate, you got to be naive the way you play, and you got to be a little bit robust. Like, for him, to be fair on Kaiso, he was so far away. Enzo, like, why did you not make Enzo be the first one to pick up the ball? Kaiso was picking up the ball by himself, and you had Enzo up high. Why? You're trying to do what flipping Ten Hag does with Bruno Fernandes at times, and leave him high and wide, and hope the ball gets him because he can pick someone out, and then you got a break.
And you know why it's hypocritical, Kat? Because Kaiso was collecting the ball deep, and like you said, Enzo was high. But then Chelsea fans will tell you in the same breath, Enzo should be the one collecting the ball and shouldn't be high because he's not a tech. It just doesn't make sense.
The thing is, if you cost so much, I need to see you adapt to the situation as well. Like, I think Rio Ferdinand, Roy Keane, all these men always say it. Like, sometimes the tactics go out the window and you don't listen and you do what needs to be done. Do during the game. You don't have to be a robot and listen. Like things don't.
Ronaldo. That's why we got to the Champions League final, bro. Klopp and Linda said Ronaldo went against our instructions and pretty much won us the game.
It happens. This is what I'm saying. It's just like I just don't. Whoever scouted Enzo, right, and saw it for that price at the time. In hindsight, it probably was great, but I don't think they really nailed down what they kind of needed at that point. Maybe like, especially, I think they just wasted the hell of money, man, and they know it. Even if it's amortized for 8 years and stuff like that, I'm telling you now, Chelsea fans, yeah, you got to be worried, mate, because all these players that have ambitions to play in the Champions League, it won't be long before they want to try to start. They'll get unsettled and want to start to leave. I said this before, by the way. So unless you get a better manager or stuff gets improving, it won't be long before Enzo starts to ask for a move away. It won't be long before Kaiso and that asks for a move away, and all of a sudden you got an unsettled squad, an unsettled team, and there's more problems. That's the and no one can pick them up because they got they've got 6-7 year contracts,
yeah,
and it's going to be peak. So in hindsight, this amortization is a cheat code that they found, but at the same time, it's a curse, mate.
You know what's mad? You're saying no one pick them up. This I'm annoyed that your regime's changing because if there's a club to pick them up, it would be.
Already done one. There was already one. Done it once. I hope it never happens again. Flipping Mason Mount.
I can't lie. With the new regime, I think you lot will move away from that. But no, I think you're spot on because they're going to have problems. No one's going to come in and want to pay them prices. And then Kaiso and Enzo, as much as let's say that happens, Kaz, a year or two's time, they're going to ask for a move away. That we're going off the premise that they haven't done enough in a Chelsea shirt. Then they're not going to do the thing where, you know what, I'm going to take a pay cut or I'm going to subsidize my contract to move. I can't see them doing that. They're going to expect the same wage, even though they haven't done anything to warrant it. Listen, this can go horribly wrong for Chelsea still. Horribly wrong.
Yeah, they're going to have to wait till next season either way. Chelsea just arse and cheeks at this moment of time. Like I think if you're going to convince anyone, you have to be convincing in these big games when you go away from it. That's why no one rates Man United, mate. Because when you might be getting some chipping results here and there, but when it comes to your away games, especially, you look arse, mate. Same with Chelsea, you look arse. You went to Newcastle, you went to Man United, you went to Liverpool, you're yet to go to City, you're yet to go to Arsenal. Obviously they went to Tottenham and that was a 9 whatever that was 9 men basically. So I'm not even going to count that too tough. Even though they did play quite well at the start, you're failing, mate. It don't look good. And I think Poch is a dinosaur in this day and age. I said it at the start, anyways. I don't believe in him. Would
you have him at United?
No. I'd rather get Kieran McKenna in, man. Give me something fresh.
Fair. He's doing this.
Nah, he's dead, man. Same with Jose Mourinho. He's being linked with Man United again. And I'm thinking, it's great that you are keen to come back up, but we're not keen on you, mate. We don't want to go back to playing 10 men behind the ball. We're tired. I'd rather see that with Simeone, not you, mate. Like, give it up, old man. You're done. Your management career is done in the top level. Bye-bye. In a bit.
Nice. Let's bring up some of the comments because obviously there's a few Chelsea fans' comments that I just kind of wanted to read out because I'm always curious to see like what excuse I'm gonna hear for Enzo today. So I hear that he's not box to box, but he's more of a deep line playmaker who needs a partner to hold his hand, but at the same time can't venture forward too much because he's too slow to track back. But he's technically good enough to beat his man to play in the 10. So he needs runners in the 10 left and right of him. But if he doesn't quite have those runners, he needs the runners next to him. But he can't just play a lone 8 either and just dictate play without any extra added support. So I'm just always kind of looking. Same with Kaiso, by the way. It's like Caicedo's not quite box to box, but he's not quite a lone 6. But he also needs a pivot next to him. But he's not good enough in terms of his shooting and, to kind of venture forward and drift forward. But he also needs to sit. But he can't sit on his own. So, I'm not really. I'm always thinking like, what's the new position people are going to give Kaiso this time or Enzo? What's the excuse this time? Where what's it going to be? Big up J Finn with the super chat. He goes, he put Enzo in the 10. The fan said he's not a 10. He put Enzo in the 6. The fan said he's not a 6. The fan said to put him in a good 6. The fan said put a good 6 beside him and he'll cook. How about this, J Finn? I'll add to your super chat. The fan said put him in the 8 and he'll cook. What do we need to do now? What else do we do for this man? What do we do?
Look what Street of Free said. Man said false.
Jay, big up your damn self.
Big up, Jay.
I think it's like this for his future, anyways, because I'm trying to assess it.
I said full section.
But the thing is, I'm gonna try liking this to get the best out of him. Yeah. Oh my god.
Hold on, guys. You lot. Do you know what? No. And yeah. You know what? Get creative.
Yeah, when Monts says get creative, is
get creative. Get creative. We reading out these ones. Get creative.
You know what it is, yeah. So with Argentina and also Benfica, they always used to have like Otamendi and da. Both teams did have them, but they with Alexander Barr and Antonio Silva, they used to form a three back, while Grimaldo used to be pretty much the high and wide player that used to go past the line, while João Mario was the one that tucked inside a little bit more and he used to make the thing. The thing is, he was the deep line playmaker in Benfica, but it's the same kind of situation with Argentina. Remember the one that plays for the right back that plays for Nottingham Forest now? He used to do the high and wide situation where, you know, where we had Martinez, Otamendi in that. They used to be the one that's free. Thing is, you have to build a team around him. You have to literally build a team around him. And he had a Florentino Luis next to him. So Caicedo, he was a ball winner as well. So it's not like it's unknown situations. But the way I look at it, you got to treat it like it's a bit. Yeah, I think you do have to treat him like it's a bit of a Pirlo. You need a Pogba and a Marquisio in front of him, but you need a free back that's solid behind him at the same time, so he doesn't have to do much work. But I don't see Chelsea doing that. Poch has tried to do that with Levi Colwill, but you see Levi Colwill going flipping doing doggy runs up the field and stuff like that.
Thiago Silva's physicality doesn't help.
They just don't have the people up top to hold it.
Did Sam actually say Poch is the third best manager in the league? Did he say that?
Probably.
Oh yeah, and he also said out of the top 6 teams, other than Pep, that he would take him at Liverpool. Said it on his channel.
The thing is, I think Enzo will look. As much as I'm slating him right now, I think with Nkunku in front of him and everything, it just depends who's up front. It is your attack is the first line of defense in it, and they need to do more for him. But at the same time, it's like we're trying to do the perfect situation. So Enzo, oh my word, you know what we're doing? We're trying to create the perfect situation for him to play. But what happens when you tinker with that a little bit? Then all of a sudden he's going to look bad again. So it's not. We're telling each other stuff that we already know in it. He's overpriced. I don't think he's really suited to the league too much, and that's that. There's nothing more to it. I think they could do. I think Caicedo, Lavia, and then Nkunku's a better midfield.
I think, as I said, I say this again, and I stick by it. Lavia is press resistant, and I think they need a Lavia. Like, I think Chelsea are really missing the Lavia profile.
Lavia and
Caicedo, Lavia, and Palmer. I think that trio.
Nkunku, man. Just let Nkunku do his thing, man.
I'll be real. I think I prefer
him a bit out wide, you know.
I can't lie. I'm not really impressed by Palmer in the 10. He needs more of the pitch in front of him. Back to goal. I don't think is his strength. I think it's more of Nkunku's strength. You saw against you, man, yesterday. And Palmer's better when he's got vision in front of him. That's why I have to put him out on the right. He'll cook when Reece James is back.
I'm not hearing, bro. He lost half his duels. I'm not hearing he was their best midfielder. Probably it's not hard to be their best midfielder. They were all shit. But
yeah, they were all shit. Even Gallagher.
They were all.
I think. Do you know they
are backwards, bro. Backwards and sideways. Safe passing.
Poch won't do this. Poch won't do this, and it will frustrate the hell out of Chelsea fans. But Carney needs to start for them, you know.
Yeah. He did get injured, didn't he? Before his injury, he was
the West Ham game, innit? And he bagged that game.
He done a mad cut in and smacked it when he cut.
I just understand why you'd go Anfield and think false 9 Palmer against Kanate. Again, what my man's saying, Kanate and Virgil van Dijk's a good fucking choice. Why is that a good choice? Let me know in what capacity. We're not managers, yeah. We don't see it through the sportsman eye, like as in the professional, because we weren't there. But as fans, why can't we see it, but managers can't? I don't understand.
Big up Clark Kent. He said it's my birthday next week, and my kids want to get the Liverpool hoodie Romz was wearing the other day. Oh, the red one.
I put it in the chat. Wait, was it the gown? Was it the dressing gown? Because there's another hoodie I wear. I think he means the dressing gown.
Yeah, I think because that was yesterday's stream.
Yeah, the LFC website, Clark Kent, LFC website.
Yeah, he said, "Where did you get it? Can't find it anywhere." Big up Clark Kent for the super chat, bro. Appreciate it. Clark Kent, what's your socials? And if not, we'll put the link. I'll try to put the link in the chat now. But Rom said it is the
No,
Alexander.
I was just speaking. I'll find it and then just
find the link, send it to me, and I think Clark can put a comment in the comment section in it. I'm gonna put.
No, I did. I don't know if you saw it. I replied to it. I said Pro Direct or LFC website have it, but you must have not seen it. But I'll get the link up now.
Yeah, played. Here's another question then. One tactical thing I look at, and I think it's a result of kind of like what Kaz said with De Zerbi. It's a very specific system. It's not like a thing where everyone's a baller on the pitch and quality is going to get you through the game 80% of the time. That team plays a very specific way, and they bop triangles. They're intense. It's a staggered but aggressive press from time to time. Like they know when to hit the trigger press. What I was discussing with Deji earlier today is that I think the clear example of getting the best out of a player is like Conte as opposed to Ange. And if you look at Basuma under Conte and you look at Basuma under Ange, it's like night and day. Because I think that when you look at De Zerbi's style and you look at Ange's style, I'm not saying they're identical or anything like that, but there are similarities in terms of the ball playing side of the game in their style. Like Poch bops triangles, bro. Sorry, not Poch, sorry. Ange loves those triangles. And so does De Zerbi. They love the interchange and when the fullbacks invert, they love to interchange with the triangles. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's all good, Clark Kent. Happy birthday as well, bro. Obviously, we appreciate that. Let's get some happy birthdays in the chat as well for next week, anyways. Because he might not be in the stream.
Oh yeah, because it's my birthday next week, isn't it? Thanks, Monts.
Shut up, man. Yeah. So
Wow.
Let's happy birthday, Kaz.
It's my birthday.
Yo, we'll see. Look, now you're gonna get the happy birthday, Kaz.
You can tell me. You can tell me on the day, Monts.
Anyway,
and I want a card as well.
Shut up, man.
Why not?
You want some mean pig one?
What? Because I want to feel appreciated by someone that I run a channel with. Like, what we did?
Shut up, man.
This guy
my card? Where was my card?
Monts, like
that's not about that. You shouldn't give to receive.
You're a better person than me, Monts. You're better. You're a good guy, Monts, man. You're a better person than me. You can.
Yeah, where's that got me?
No. Kaz wants us to think he's not a good person. We see you, Kaz.
I'm practical. I'm not a Pisces. I don't care about that crap either. But
let's say Kaz is a Pisces. Why does that give you bad B vibes?
Innit? Like, what's going on, man? But anyways,
I'm a Pisces.
What are you, a Scorpio, innit?
Sorry, huh?
What are you, a Scorpio?
Sagittarius, G. That's right.
You see all that stuff. You word to Kaz. That's just all, in my opinion, bullshit.
Innit, man? I wonder what.
If you get offended, you get offended. But
I'm just trying to say this. I'm a bad boy Aquarius. That's what it is. But I'm just trying to say this shit.
Yo, Aquarius.
I just want Aquarius, G.
Anyway, guys, there's 220 people in the house and there's only 86 likes. Guys, can we pay our rent today? What's going on with the like button of like the last like?
I don't like the video unless Monts gets me a card.
What?
Until Monts agrees to get me a card, and I'm practically 30 at this rate, innit? You might as well just round it up, innit? 20 going on 28. I might as well say I'm 30, bro. Appreciate, like, I'm going through midlife crisis soon, you know. I'm not that far away. You understand, Monts? Make me feel appreciated.
This guy, you lot. Let's get to 125 likes minimum at least. Like we're.
I don't want a Starbucks gift card either, man. We don't support Starbucks or McDonald's and all them, man. Get me a cafe.
Yeah, let's just to carry on. Sorry, just to carry on what I was saying though. Basuma was able to obviously. Under Ange, he was able to like kind of almost reinvigorate that De Zerbi style of play in a way. Yeah, and it suited him to a T. Now, if you look at the profile midfielders that Chelsea have, do you guys reckon they're more like ball playing midfielders, or it's more battering ram, physical, intense type of midfield? What do you lot kind of think it is of Chelsea's midfield? Because it just seems to still not be clicking.
Let me ask you two this: what's their most balanced midfield? When everyone's fit.
Already said
because I've been thinking of
on paper, it probably is Gallagher, the runner, Enzo, the tech man, Kaiso, the six, the bully. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like on paper, it does. That does.
This is where I think. This is where, and we've not seen it, but this is where I think Alavia goes in there because I reckon he can do the running and he has the technical ability. He's that Gallagher and a Caicedo kind of merged. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
This guy, I think he needs to come
How
back.
about this? He's better. He's better than both of them.
we don't know that yet.
I know. That's my opinion.
Gallagher, yes. Caicedo.
I'm telling you now, yeah. So Chelsea's best midfield does not include Enzo. Let's put it like that. It's Lavia in the 6 or 8. To be fair, it don't even matter where you want to put him. I think Caicedo would be better if he was a clamp man like Fred, higher up on the pitch. Give it to Nkunku, keep it basic, yeah, and then let Nkunku do the work. Nkunku behind the striker, his back to goal work is so underrated. The way he turns a man, and the thing is, you know, is his acceleration, his explosiveness on that par is why I reckon in today's 10, that's why James Maddison thrives. James Maddison doesn't have mad sprint speed either, but his acceleration is crazy. Yeah, that's why he can beat a man so quick, and he's got a good final ball. And I think that's why I believe it's Nkunku, Lavia, Caicedo. I would probably put Lavia in the 6 because I've seen him more in the 6, and I'll put Caicedo in the 8 because he didn't always play 6 for Brighton. Sometimes it was McAllister doing that job. You see McAllister more in the own half and Caicedo more in the middle of the pitch.
Even Pascal Gross at times.
Pascal Gross played everywhere, man. That guy's underrated.
Maybe it was Pascal Gross that made.
When I tell you now, yeah, I'll take Pascal Gross at Man United tomorrow in a heartbeat. I would.
I'll take him at Liverpool.
Baller, proper squad player as well. You know,
he's cold still.
We went too late with it.
What can he not do? What can he not do? By the way,
big up the boss with the super chat. By the way, he goes, Kaz, it's downhill from now, broski. Big up the boss every single time. Good to see you back in the chat as well, man. It's been a minute.
Big up the
Good
boss.
to see you, bro.
Yeah, man. See you next payday, G.
That's not nice.
I didn't say that.
But yeah, guys. I don't know, man. Pascal Gross is a baller in it, but you just got to look at. I'm looking at. Let's not like, and also let's not like Spurs weren't bopping triangles when they had Poch though. This was weird.
Romz is a bad guy, man. It's worse than it is. It's you. I love the boss. The boss makes me feel better about my own channel. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Sorry, bro. Repeat that question. Sorry.
Yeah, leave him alone, man. That's my guy.
But, I'm not even getting onto him. There's no getting onto him. I appreciate the boss more than most people, to be fair. Because
I won't get onto the boss. I'll just laugh at it.
No, he just makes it's Romz just makes every situation worse. You're like Kendall, man. Kendall makes everything 10 times worse as well. You know, you will say something, yeah, and she will start laughing. When other people laugh, it makes me laugh. Man said Romz laughing in age 25.
That's actually my age.
That's actually his age.
That's actually my age still.
Oh,
sorry,
man.
Hand slipped.
Sorry, Monts. What was the question? I'm getting sidetracked.
I just that like Poch weren't bopping triangles these times. Poch was bopping triangles with Spurs with like Dembele and all those guys.
That period from 2017 to 2019, let's not act like, maybe not Kaz specifically, I didn't know you then, but United fans, after Mourinho, United fans, some had him number 1 as their choice or whatnot. He was I can't even say flavor of the month. He was just the flavor of them couple years at the time. We've seen him have an identity, but I don't know where it's going wrong for him, bro. And a lot of these things are self-inflicted. A lot of them are self-inflicted, and players are actually playing in their position now. That's the maddest thing, and it's still not. Well, if you're going off yesterday, apart from Palmer, they're going to argue that Kaiso and Enzo, but like you said, Monts, they're just going to make a new position for the both of them. But
you know what I would like to see? You know what I would like to see? A bit of diversity. Not diversity, sorry. A little bit of a... Maybe a bit of wrong word to use, to be fair. Like maybe more diverse in formation. Like the 4-4-2 diamond. I look at Chelsea and what they're strong at, yeah? Their wingers are piss poor at times. Right? And other than Sterling, and Sterling can play anywhere across the front three. And I've seen Sterling in the front two before and it's cooked. But a 4-4-2 diamond, yeah, where you can fit Enzo and Nkunku, even Palmer if you wanted to. Remember that. And Nkunku can be the second striker, which he's done before. Palmer, Enzo, Lavia, Caicedo. And the way I look at it is if they were to find the balance between the best crop of players and find a system, and in theory, it sounds great, but it doesn't mean it's going to be executed well. But they got the wing backs to do it as well, you know, and that's where maybe a Levi Cole will be more appreciated on the left hand side, right? maybe, but you would want flying wing backs. Like I just feel like it might help a Jackson out a little bit more. Maybe it might help a Brojo out because he's a big striker, right? A little bit more out. They got Gusto, a bit more defensive. It can work if you want to even put Reece James. They got Chilwell. Like in theory, it sounds good. Yeah, and Pochettino likes to play high and wide with fullbacks, wing backs, but we ain't really seen that at this moment in time because of personnel. But it's
not even just because it's personnel, Cal. I just think we're in a day and age where managers like to be wrong and strong.
But
I hear you.
Is anyone else just look at a manager and say like your 4-2-3-1 is just not that one? Like, it's just not the one. Flexibility. Oh yeah, or versatility. Versatile. Yeah, that's it. Versatile. Be a little bit versatile.
That's how I was looking at Klopp last season. That for me, the 4-3-3 went running, and I wanted a formation change. But
yeah.
One thing you've got to give managers, especially in the modern day, they're going to stick to their principles and their formation. And if they get it wrong, they're going to persist. Like I was calling Ange naive earlier in the season, and he stuck to it. And now I see why he stuck to it, because he's going to take the rough with the smooth. He's going to take some dodgy results.
Think of it like this: if you've got 11, Kaiso's not unknown to be in wide spaces. He used to do the right back role, right? So he can easily cover that. Lavia can cover in the middle, but you've seen Lavia also cover James Ward-Prowse quite a lot, and that means there's a lot of utilized space that he can cover that he's used to. So in a 4-4-2 diamond, I would not knock it, especially when you need goals, especially when you got Gusto now back in the Chilwell. You still got, I know Reece James won't be back for a while, but I wouldn't say no to it. If you want to fit all your best players in, even Chukwuemeka, he can play attacking mid or off the left on the left striker role. It can work on paper, but I would like to see it personally.
You see the two up top, so you're having Kunku as that. Let's go take it back to Pro Evo. You're having Kunku as the SS, the fourth striker. Who are you having us to see it? Who are you having us to see it? Jackson, isn't it?
Yeah, no, Jackson. I think for me it would be Broja because he's a bit of a. I think he's a bit of a different profile, isn't it?
By the way, help me out in the chat and even you two, because this deadline day's been poor. I've not kept up with it, but apparently he could be on his way out. I'm hearing it's not just Fulham now; it's other clubs. Is he on his way out today?
Looking like it. I don't know. We're still timing the day for it to happen. But true. Guys, let's move this stream on to praising Liverpool, because. Yeah, let's praise Liverpool. And then obviously we'll end with obviously some stuff on Spurs, and we'll kind of segue that into the 6 p.m. stream. The 6:30 stream with Ethan, Casey, Corey, and the boys.
I watched it back. I see you at the end once, and you really get your segment, because yesterday it was just dominated by Liverpool, Chelsea still.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones.
Big up, Morpay. We need more characters like Neil Morpay. The Morpay or Morpay? Anyway, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, but So just in terms talking about Liverpool now, do you guys see McAllister kind of like as the long-term DM now?
He's growing into the role. Let's put it like that. I would say, like, I don't know what's happened, but he's become a bit more. It's like a.
How about this?
He's come more like rough and tough in it. So it's like, I don't know. It's for now it looks good, but we still need to see it in a big game, like let's say the Man Cities of the world. Because when we talk about,
I want to see him, man.
You still got to for the title, yeah. But I'm thinking Champions League and everything like that. I'm thinking along them lines when it comes to these big boy teams. How do you fare? Like, maybe he's the 6. Maybe he's changed. Klopp's changed him a little bit. But you know what the maddest thing is though, Monts. No one's actually made a situation like this. When Klopp does leave and a new manager comes in, he might have a new role as well at the same time. Like everyone might have a new role. The way you play might be a little bit
different for me. Yeah,
it could be a different.
You know what it is? How about this? I want to see Endo and McAllister, and then Jones and Szoboszlai fight for that. Because Gravenberch and Elliott, for me, they've kind of fell down the pecking order. They're still good, but this is the depth we're gonna have. And I'm even forgetting Thiago. I'm not gonna hang my hopes on him, but we're going to have a lot of depth if everyone can come back and stay fit. But I want to see McAllister and Endo, because they're both basically being made out as makeshift 6 and doing a very good job. If both of them are in that team, I think that could be something we could work with. It's another variation.
Can we abandon this Trent in the midfield thing as well, please? Like,
come on. Yeah, that's why I've not mentioned it, bro. Monts, I don't know if you agree with this, because this has been a narrative, especially on Twitter. Conor Bradley, big up your damn self. But this is where we might be in agreement, Monts. Trent comes straight back in for Sunday, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
calm. As long as
But
there's a lot of people trying to push this.
If Bradley was to start though, I'm now at the point
Yeah,
where
you're not kicking up. Yeah, you're not kicking up a fuss. But you want Trent because especially off what he did. But his last game was the Emirates, isn't it? The last game he started would have been the Emirates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before because the rest he just been introduced as a sub. He's had the 2 sub appearances against Norwich and Chelsea. He starts because Bradley's been excellent, but no, you know that Roy Hodgson meme. Let's not take the piss here. Well, I think you are. You know that one.
That's what it is, isn't it? Like it's what it is.
That's no disrespect to Bradley, but I just say for this game.
But yeah,
and if Bradley needs to come, let's say, because let's be honest, we know Martinelli has given Trent a tough time in not the last game, but in recent years. Let's say we're in a situation, Monts, where we're leading and there's 20 minutes to go, and we bring up Bradley to shore up because I'll say this from early months. He looks defensively, not to say Trent hasn't improved defensively, because we know as Liverpool fans he is. Rivals will run that agenda. He's still poor defensively, but we know he's not been as bad as what people think. But I think you might be in agreement. Bradley looks better defensively than Trent already, bro. So I think maybe to see out a game, the last 10 or 20, and we've got the lead, that's when I might make that change. Or then put Trent into the midfield. Similar to what Klopp did
this season. This season, no. But he was better. I think he was better than Trent when Trent first came in defensively already, if that made sense. So if you put them on the same age timeline, I'd say he looks better than Trent defensively. But what I'd say is that this season, Trent's been really good defensively. So it's like,
I agree.
Like everyone just forgets Trent this season defensively. Even when Trent come on, remember when he made that run back and he managed to body Mudryk enough.
And he had flat. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Gomez made one tackle where he was way behind and he just stuck his leg.
He caught up. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this guy's cold. I was like, this guy, he's back. I was like, he's back. Like this is 2019 Joey G. 2019 baby VVD, like when they used to call him that, like the Joe Gomez that used to lock up Aubameyang.
I got a question.
I'm actually confident about Sunday.
I got a question.
Let me read out this comment first. Liverpool's remaining fixtures at Anfield: Burnley, Luton, Man City, Brighton, Sheffield, Crystal Palace, Tottenham, Wolves. You've only got 2 big games remaining at Anfield. I think honestly you mean 2 big 6 games. 100%. I get what you're saying there. Every game's a big game. They're all cup finals, but I know what you mean in terms of Tottenham and City are the 2 big ones where you want to definitely get 3 points out of those.
You see that Tottenham game?
Passes, 64 accurate passes, 91%, 1 key pass out of 2, 11 long balls, ground duels, 1 clearance tackles, clearances 8, tackles 1 interceptions, dribble. A stellar performance from our number 10 again. What was you going to say?
That Tottenham game, I believe, is the 3rd to last game of the season, yeah. If they was to come with their strongest team, fighting for top 4, you were there, man. You were there the last time they came. And correct me if I'm wrong, even that year, they were within the last 5. That was the penultimate game.
Wait, what was that?
The one you were at.
Yeah, 1-1, yeah.
For me, the title was slightly lost from that day. A lot of Liverpool fans were that, but I think it was just from that day. But Monts, that's going to be a tough game. Very tough game, bro. Especially because they're going to have incentive. They're going to probably be in around top. They'll probably be in top 4 by that point if they're not already. But are they in top 4 already? Because Villa lost day 1, or are they still just outside of it? Anyway, you get the gist. They'll be in contention already there, and I prefer playing teams in title runnings that are mid-table. You don't want to be playing top 4 or title contenders, or you don't want to be playing relegation battling teams. I want the Palaces and kind of the West Hams that are just mid-table and their safety's guaranteed. Because, bro, that game, I'll be real, Monts. For me, if I had to call it now, we'll probably win it at back us against anyone at Anfield. But that could be a banana skin, bro. Like the season when we were going for the quad, the one you were there. That could be a banana skin, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Remember that, but the reason I'm not as afraid as Tottenham at Anfield is because City got to go to White Hart Lane, and so do Arsenal.
So you're saying top 4 could be done by that time, potentially. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's my turn, yeah. I was just going to say this, yeah. What is actually the difference between Enzo Fernandez and Jorginho? other than the 10 years age gap.
I feel like I know why you said that.
No, but be real. Whether it's in the 6 or the 8, it's the same thing. Is it not? They literally just got rid of a Jorginho to get a younger version. No?
Kaz, you might be onto something. I'm trying to pick out a fault in what you said, but can't.
Honestly, think about it.
And Jorginho's also a set piece. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also takes the thing. Bro, Kaz, that's a shout.
I see someone's now. To be fair, I see someone say it earlier in the comments. I feel like, you know what?
Someone's going to say shit. Someone's going to be shameless and say World Cup. You know them fans, but then Jorginho can say Euros and champs.
I said Enzo's a better control. I don't think he is. I think Jorginho can.
Mr. Enzo's slightly more athletic, but to be fair, they're both not athletic.
Yeah,
They're both
they both got 55 pace on FIFA.
Enzo's just a bit more chubbier. One's skinny, one's a bit big. I think that's the only difference, Kaz. One's skinny, one's big, one's older, one's younger. But you're right, stylistically, they're the same.
Exactly the same.
I don't even want to say stylistically. I look at Chelsea's midfield when it had when Chelsea's midfield was Kova and Jorginho and Kante. And you can even take out Kante and put one of the other midfielders. You can throw a Loftus Cheek in there. That midfield was better than any midfield we've seen from Chelsea in the last 18 months.
Wait,
The cover on Jorginho midfield was better than any Chelsea midfield that we've seen in the last 18 months. 100%. 100%. But anyway, but we kind of brought it back to Chelsea when we was kind of talking about Liverpool. So guys, let's get back on the arse looking patrol for Liverpool. Pause. Diaz is he kind of realizing his place is at risk?
No,
he's playing like it. He's starting to play like it.
The GA recently.
He's starting to play like it.
This is the turn of the year.
How about this? Even Gakpo's cameo. It was gassing me. The way man was turning, man, on the half turn was disgusting.
That game was done, man.
But Monts, actually, cool. They're going to say I'm negative now, but let me tone this down a bit. Let's be honest. Diaz in that first half, he was frustrating the hell out of me, bro.
He had way more space. He had so much space that he could have.
Bro, do you know what? He does this thing as well where there'll be a clear path. Let me take on this man again. He's just fell over. Let me go back, dubs him up. But it's like, no, bro, just be a bit more direct. He could be frustrating. But second half, completely different. His decision making was a bit better. But I can't ignore that first half, bro. I was saying to you during the game, bro, very frustrated with him. Like, it can be so frustrating. But do you remember? This is what done me, yeah? I think he skipped past Disasi like he weren't there. And you know when he's tried to do Trevella Mills and it just hit the side net and it went off the pitch? Do you remember that?
Bro,
you do, bro. First 10 minutes. He tried to Trevella and then he's done it again where he could have ran through straight on goal and he's kind of dragged back to go again. And it's like, Diaz, bro. Just
keep it direct.
Yeah, keep it direct. You know you can do it, just keep it direct.
That's what Mr. Tibb said. Football, not futsal. Football, not futsal.
Yeah, literally that.
He was a lot better today, though. He was a lot better today, and I feel like yesterday anyway. And I feel like he needs to keep putting in those performances because Nunes was kind of more down the middle yesterday. He wasn't really out. He was kind of like on transition. He's out on the left.
Yeah, but he was
in possession. He's through the middle. I don't know if I've kind of realized that.
No, he was still.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Even his first chance where. I think it was McAllister that's played it through. No, I think it was actually there was two chances. Monts McAllister played it through to him in the midfield, through the middle, and you know when he just shot and it kind of skimmed the crossbar, and then there was the second chance where Bradley has played it over the top. Bradley's played it over the top, and he tried to chip the keeper. You remember, but he put too much on it. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We're just looking at. Looking at what we can do now because what I'm seeing as well, like even with Gakpo coming on as an attack now, every attack is looking dangerous. I generally thought Gakpo looked very good when he came on. He looked very good, like just very neat. neat, tidy.
I'm just gonna say
on the
this:
half
Trent,
turn.
Trent came on, and you boys conceded, didn't it? Just saying, and it Connor Bradley in it to the moon and back.
Anyway, I think Robertson. I think we looked worse when Robertson came on.
I'm just about to say that.
On the
You
left
You
side.
need some games.
Gomez,
You need some games.
yeah. Joe Gomez got to be starting the Arsenal game. If I'm honest. Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai obviously a main talking point simply because he's not looked good those last 2 months before his injury. I think today was one of the better games.
Dominic.
You know what I'm saying? Chat, if you was to kind of rate Dominic Szoboszlai's performance, what would you rate it? I would have said it probably an 8 against the goal. 7 performance-wise, but the goal makes it an 8 for me because it's the 4th goal, and I feel like if Chelsea could have it could have been 3-2 at one point. They had a little 5-minute spell where it could have been 3-2 maybe.
Now, one thing I want him to improve on once, the free kicks. At least get it over the wall, bro. He had about 2 or 3 free kicks where,
and that's the speciality. That's why it's like annoying me. That's his
but because I rate his ball strike. Then again, just because you have good ball strike and free kicks are different gravy still. But
Nah, you got if you're doing 8, 8's gonna be amazing, man. Like an 8 was Diogo Jota. Yeah, and 8 was, you could even say, to 7.5 was like a Darwin Núñez. I would say
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said 7. I think 7's all right for some.
I gave Núñez an 8.
Connor Bradley was a 9. Like, actually, you could even say 10.
I'm giving him a 10.
Do you know what? Just because we bullied Chelsea the way we did, I don't give anyone below a 7.5.
No, the only one I would give one is Van Dijk, just because of his dumb tackles that should have been penalties. Could have really hurt you lot. Actually, you know what? How about this? How about Alisson? Because guess what? He didn't have to do. He didn't have to do much. He gets a standard 6 because he didn't have to actually have to.
Alisson could have had a depth.
First half, I don't think he had to make a save. Second half, barely the same kind of thing, except for one chance. Nkunku done something a bit good, but yeah, there you go. There's one player, Alisson.
They need to keep him fit, you know. They actually need to keep Nkunku.
No, I didn't say base an 8. I said Núñez on a 7. Núñez was moving that back. They did not know what to do with that brother. Honestly.
Yeah, that's Z's bias. Sorry, not bias. That's Z's agenda. Núñez was not a 6.
I think it was unfortunate not to get a goal. We did get an assist, but bear in mind, by the way, I think for Diaz.
Listen.
No, the cold assist, you know.
In front of goal, it wasn't. Listen, guys, in front of goal, it wasn't enough. But
he did, you know them crosses. You two both kick ball. You know when you're crossing from a wing, yeah, but like the person trying to cross it to you starts from behind the defender. You have to wrap it round the defender from a different position. That was the type of cross.
Do you know how I cross here? I don't cross aiming for someone. I cross in my mind, into an area I want instead. If they're not there, that's their fault.
Yeah. And you'll see the thing. That's why how many times do you say, "Oh, that was a quality cross," but no one was there to meet it?
Is that when we played? What's it called? I must have done. I was playing left back. Obviously, the Wolves game. I was like, I crossed it. I crossed into an area.
Don't do that.
I was fuming that mine didn't get a header to it because he was too short.
Don't do that. How about this? I said Núñez was an 8. I've given Núñez a higher rating than both these men beside me.
Yeah. You know, like even Curtis Jones, you know what the maddest thing is, yeah. I said yesterday. I said Curtis Jones didn't even have to do much yesterday. That's why I'd give him like a standard 7.5. But that's the Curtis Jones. I kind of put him on the bracket kind of at the moment. It was just a standard game, innit? I'm putting Curtis Jones getting goals and assists, and he's putting performances. Yesterday, I didn't think he had to do much. I'll be honest, other than win the ball back and give it to Diaz. He was even playing more of a 10. Did you not notice? Like, he was more like closer to Núñez rather than a bit further back. Like, did you not notice that? Anyone?
Yeah.
Like a 10.
No, because Curtis Jones operates almost in the left wing role.
Yeah. But he was doing that
10 role.
Yeah, exactly.
He plays in between the lines because remember he's press resistant and he's better in the tight spaces as well. And in terms, by the way, just going back to the free kick taker, McAllister can take free kicks as well. You know, I think he's got a better free kick than Szoboszlai, by the way. McAllister has bagged free kicks.
McAllister's frustrating for me, man. As in, like, it's the same thing with Brighton. It's like he's got the ability, yeah, and I think everyone knows he's got the ability, but it's like he's scared of misplacing a pass. Sometimes, like, bro, ping it. You can ping the ball. Trust me, I've seen you. I see you on a half ping against Bournemouth, and I saw a ping against Norwich and everything as well. Yeah, I know you got in a bag. Sometimes,
bro, what about the one with his left foot when he played it around the corner in the first half?
Bro, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen.
You're saying he don't do it enough, innit?
Yeah, he needs to do this.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, but he's the 6, so if he fucks it up.
No, but Monts, we're talking about Thiago settings. We're talking about he's got the ability.
He's not Thiago, but he's not.
No, I'm not saying he is, but he can spray a ball, G. Like,
I know exactly what Kaz means, Monts.
I saw him doing it.
McAllister's got mad passing ability. You just. But you remember the ability you show. You don't have to spam it 24/7.
No, I didn't say you have to, but when instead of always just going short and letting
there's
do
openings sometimes that he decides to play safe.
You look at your
I've
wingers.
seen it.
If you look at Diaz, Diaz is always touchline, yeah. Diaz is always touchline, and whatever it may be on the other side, yeah. Nunes or something, bro. The touch, ping it into those areas in the corners where you stretch a team and make them shift because he can do it.
You know who's doing that? Bearcats. Virgil van Dijk. You know that
yes, I see it.
All the time.
The left football, the left. No, sorry, because the left foot around to Diaz. I think that might cause one of the first. Was it the second goal? Maybe when he got the assist. Was that it?
For what?
Nah.
Penalty.
I know it didn't result in a goal, but it resulted in I think a Nunes miss when he done it. But he done it about 2-3 times. That ball was always on, by the way.
Yeah,
Van Dijk. That's another tactical error from Poch that he didn't identify. I thought Van Dijk was doing it all game.
Yeah,
but,
just going on with Nunes, I just feel like for me, with performances like that, I can never be mad. I know it was one too many misses for me, but like the way he was his touches were really good. His ball retention was good. He wasn't misplacing passes. He wasn't running into defenders and kicking the ball. The times where I get annoyed with Nunes and I say our fan base has the rose tinted glasses is when he misses a bag of chances and like he dribbles into players, wastes big chances in terms of trying to put the ball on a plate for someone, and man will brand him as creative and a goal scorer when he does neither at a high rate. So
you have to saw the line.
That is that is when I get hot. But when he performs like that yesterday, you can score no goals, and if we
just contribute. That's why I say once. That's why I say to people, stop. To Liverpool fans especially, he's our cold winger. He's now the winger. We brought him in to be a striker.
Left forward. I think left forward.
Do you think he can do the touchline thing as well?
No, left. No. I'm talking about left.
So if you're building an ultimate team, you're putting in LF. You're doing the LF thing.
Yeah, it's LF, bro. It's not left wing.
No, I hear you.
So I can't lie, man.
I just think he's cold on the left now. I don't see him as
annoying. It's like in moments like that when you can kill the game off in the first half 3-0. If any other team was anything half decent that had something about them, whether it's Champions League or Man City and that, they're coming back, bro. Like
that is the worry.
It's that you need when it comes to them pressure modes where you need to kill a game off. It don't matter what game it is. You're trying to win a league. Every game's a pressure game. Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
That's why you don't want them to have a sniff at half.
You know what it is, Monts? Let's go through the 4 times.
Man, them don't even need to come. I feel like at 3-0 the game's done.
Monts. You see the 4 times he hit the woodwork here. The penalty. I'll be real. When I saw him step up, I knew he weren't going to back. Should have went to McAllister or Szoboszlai. They take pens, or even Jota. Jota's taken a few pens. I don't know what. Maybe it was a confidence thing.
Penalty record is almost perfect as well.
Almost. I think he's missed 2 out of like 30 or something. Someone in the chat could. But I remember reading it. It's near enough sublime. But even McAllister, bro. McAllister was taking him for Brighton for fun. But the thing is, when Nunes took the penalty, I'll be so honest. I wasn't expecting him to bag. The one where the one where Petrovic made the cold save, yeah? Like, that's not really Nunes' fault. It was on target. Petrovic made a cold save. But the one that frustrated me the most, and you two have kicked balls, so you will know this. You know the one where it gets floated in? And you know there's headers, yeah, where it gets whipped in and it's glancing. This one across that was whipped in or had pace on it, bro. It was literally sitting for him. He was coming onto the cross. At least hit the target, bro. At least hit the target. That header's the one that got me a bit. Even though we were winning and the game was done, that got me a bit hot, bro. Because you can judge the flight of the ball. You're arriving to make contact with the ball. It's not like it was whipped in. That's the one that frustrated me. I forgot the 4th one though. What was the 4th time? So penalty, Petrovic save, header.
The bar. He smashed the bar, bro. Don't you remember?
The header.
Literally, no. I think it's around. Did not smash the bar, like the corner of the bar.
I think that was the header, though.
That was the header. That was the header. To be fair,
I forgot the 4th time still, but
no idea.
Yeah, I forgot the 4th time.
That's yeah. But I'm looking at the team and it looks very. And this is why I keep praising Van Dijk and Konate so much because we're not playing with a destroyer.
It's the long shot. It's the long shot.
We're not playing with a destroyer yet. I feel like Klopp knows we can play without a destroyer because Konate and Van Dijk and Alisson, those three are so solid when they're in form.
That might have been your easiest game of the season, you know.
No, one of the best performances, 100%.
No, I'm not joking. I think that might be the easiest game of the season.
For me, our easiest was Aston Villa at home. They made that game.
Oh yeah, you know what? That
That should have been at least 7-8-0, bro. But
That's true.
we just weren't as clinical.
Not bad, man.
Yeah, that was early though. That's right. That was what, September times.
We play you every week.
But yeah, man, then we are going to end it there, by the way. Big up Sadiq, he says, I have annoyances for him, but I see the growth. Pause that. Thank you very much. But yeah, big up everyone. It's been a good chat. Obviously, big up Mr. Link, Z-Gold as well. Big up Honestly in the house, Sadiq as well. He's been a member for 13 months. Sorry, Honestly, he's been a member for 13 months. Sadiq's been a member for 4 months. Big up Marcus, Freedom as well. My guy, I hope you're very well, bro. Big up yourself every single damn time. Kill as well. Just everyone who's in the chat. There's been so many people in here today. Leighton P in the house as well. And obviously, I was gonna say Assad, but it's Klopp's hamstring. I was about to say Assad. It's Klopp's hamstring, pretending to be Assad because Assad's not here. Don't know where Assad is. But yeah, Assad, we hope you're okay. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we hope you're okay, man. But listen, people, we are gonna end it there. Make sure you guys smash the like button, drop a comment. We're gonna be back literally in about an hour and 20 minutes for obviously the preview for Manchester United versus Wolves, along with some. We didn't get to cover Spurs, so I'll take it out of the title and we'll put the Spurs, we'll add it on to the show in about an hour. So it's going to be redirected over there. So make sure you guys stay on here. You're going to be live just after. So listen, I'd say about 6:15, 6:20. So make sure you're there. We're going to be joined by Casey, Corey, Ethan, and Kiers. Obviously, we'll chop up what's going on during the week as well. So again, people, big up you lot and everyone, and make sure you guys are liking and subscribing the video. Let's make sure we get this to about 200 likes after all the watch backs as well. Kaiso, any shows coming up?
No, just my reaction after we lose to Wolves.
Sorry.
I forgot we was even playing today. Crazy.
I think you lot win today.
Inshallah, you know.
I've got a little twofold.
Yeah, that's cute.
West Ham, Man United.
Cute.
You know what I'm saying? Can you get that done for me?
No, I don't bet.
No. Can you just win the fucking game?
Oh, Monts, how about so we both win? Wolves can go 2-0 up, then United can come back 3-2. That's only for my brother Monts, though. That's not because I want United to win.
I've actually done. How have I done my shoulder, man?
Because I've got Wolves to win. So 2-0 up, that EP, then 3-2 to United. Only for you, though, because of course I want Wolves to win, but
yeah,
if
2-0. No. Sorry, how dare I say that? United go up 2-0, then Wolves come back 3-2, and we're both.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Listen, you lot. We're gonna see you soon. We'll end it with a nice picture of Boyland and take care, people. It's another episode of Big Six Pants. We'll see you in the next one. We'll end it with the video that we've been playing of recent.
Home free! Home free! Home free! Let go! Let go! That bit my tape, boy. You big, boy.
Nigga, they doing push-ups.
Boy, I see you, boy.
No, this Ray.
That little Ray.
Man, this ain't
That
Ray.
little Ray.
Hey, Ray. What the fuck, man?
That little Ray.
Hey.
That little Ray.
I love you, boy.
God,
Hey,
God.
Ray got big as fuck, man.
Hey, Ray cold on the field,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey,
Cold.
the demon home, too, pussy. Demon home.
Hey, cuz, are you still rapping? Got you.
Nigga try to fuck me in. Nigga try to fuck me out.